All right, this is going to be a walking lunge with a barbell overhead press. So all the rules for barbell overhead press are going to apply, of course. All the rules for walking lunges, we're just going to add them, progress them together. Now, one thing to know, if you're doing a standing overhead press, let's say you normally are doing 50 pounds, okay? When we start to move this in a plane of motion, you're going to want to lower that weight, just like we do for HIIT. We don't do the same weight for overhead presses in a HIIT movement. It's going to be the same way for this movement that's going to be in a plane of motion. So grab something a little bit lighter, maybe a third lighter, a quarter lighter than what you'd normally press. Test with that. Maybe even start half as light. Do your first couple practice warm-up reps, and then from that, pick your weight. But you're just going to hold the bar in your overhead press, and then you're going to lunge, press down. Make sure you're keeping those shoulders in and back, your core nice and tight. Here, lunge, or press down, and then up. So I'm going to only do two because then I'll walk out of frame. But you'll just do those for either reps or time based on what I put in your program. Just remember, make sure when we're doing this that when we start moving, this becomes a little unstable, and we want to make sure our back is really nice and tight, our core is really nice and tight, so that we don't, in the movement, start to get wobbly, okay? So really make sure that you're, when you're doing that lunge, you're here and your shoulders are down and back, my core is nice and tight, I'm in the correct form for an overhead press before I press it. Make sure you're in the lunge, not moving forward while pressing. Get into the lunge, then press, come up out of the lunge, press, and then do the lunge again and press again. There you go, you guys. There is your walking lunge with a barbell overhead press.